the show?
I mean, we're done with it, but it feels good. We finished. It's weird that the show's coming out now, but we've already finished it. You know what I mean? That's kind of, especially because it's over. I think when we come to Comic-Con before, we've obviously been done with the show, like the season that we're promoting, but we know we're going back. And this time it's like, this is kind of the end of it, which is crazy, but I feel good. I really am proud of what we did on the show. We all, you come together every year to finish the show and, to make sure that we finish it on time and everyone does their job, and I really think that we were all on track this season, and just killed it. We killed it, wrapped everything up really well,
And
like a tight burrito.
Yeah, and you and Kylan have such a great relationship off camera, so are we going to see more of you two together in this final run?
Yeah, I think that was a big thing, especially because it's the end of the show, to make sure that we get to see their friendship, that it's still going to be like this, even once, as the characters' lives go on, that we won't see. But we do a lot of really fun stuff, we do, I think every season we've had great friendship moments, and Jeff and all the writers know that me and Colin are great friends, so they always write for us, and they kind of watch us on set and see what dumb stuff we do, and then kind of we'll play on that a little bit. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm. How was that though? Like working with a friend and having a friend get cast to be your best friend.
It's honestly amazing. I'm grateful for this show because it grew our friendship so well. I think we wouldn't be the friends that we are today without that show, probably, because he lived with me, because he lives really far away. So he lived with me, and we would go to set every day together and drive there, and I would wait for him and he would wait for me if we finished at different times. I don't know. I started on the show when I just turned 15. I think I was 14 when I auditioned, and then Kylan was 17, I think. Mm-hmm. And I have a friend named Aramis who I met Kylan through him at Comic-Con. I met Kylan for the first time at Comic-Con in 2013 or 14, which is really funny. But no, we just got lucky, and it's kind of the same like Dylan O'Brien, Tyler Posey story. We hit it off immediately like that, and I think the fact that I knew him before kind of allowed us to really just, we didn't need any time to like make friends or anything. We already knew each other. We were already comfortable because we were all friends.
How do you feel about your character's arc over the whole series?
I feel good about it. I think that the writers know what they're doing. I think that I had a little input here and there with certain things, but writers, they did a really good job. Kind of just, they're really good at observing and then kind of saying, I think from what I've seen of Dylan, he would enjoy doing this as Liam. You know what I mean? And they always did a really good job kind of doing that. And always just having stuff that they knew I would like, because I'm always on set, they're always on set, you kind of have those relationships, but I think they killed it. I think that this season is going to wrap up my character's arc very well, and I think the arc in this season is great. I'm just really, I'm so proud of this season, and I think that this season is really where I always wanted my character to be. In terms of, I just like the way that my character looks this season, the wardrobe, everything about it. This was a really good season. It felt great to do, and I'm excited for everyone to see it.
How was the experience of filming with all these faces, like returning faces that you didn't get to work with before?
It was cool. I don't know. I know all of them. I've met them through events, and them coming on set just to visit and stuff like that. So I know everybody. But I didn't get to work with them on the season because we all have, our own storylines. There's like 7 storylines going on simultaneously in the show. So you don't always get a chance to work with everybody. But it was great having everyone on set, because that just added to the whole atmosphere and the fact that this is it, and that we all need to come together to finish this. And I think that's kind of, it just was great to have that overall tone, regardless of if I get to work with specific people or not.
Is there an episode in this last section that you can't wait for the fans to see? Something.
Honestly, I mean, all of them. I'm really excited actually to see. Posey directed an episode, and so did Lyndon, and I'm really excited to see those because for an actor, when you get to work with another actor as your director, it's great. And for an actor, getting to work with a friend as a director is great. So we got both. You know what I mean? I got to work with a friend who's also an actor, and they're directing me. So they know what I would want from a director. They know how. It's like if I was going to direct you and you're an actor, and I know exactly what you would want me to say because I'm also an actor, and I've been there when a director doesn't give me, doesn't have that connection. And the connection is the biggest. That's one of the most important things between an actor and a director is that connection. Because you're not going to have, full trust and full commitment on both sides if there's no connection. And it's not always like that. So when that happens, it's really great. You get it's kind of like finding a golden egg or something. It doesn't happen all the time. Rarely.
So what's kind of like your style then? Do you like the director to kind of be very specific, or to kind of like leave room for interpretation? How do you like to be?
For me, I like everyone being on the same page and everyone knowing that we're all doing this. We're all going to the same thing. So I don't think my ideas are better than anybody's. I don't think that I need my ideas to be spoken. I just want to be able to sit down with the director and have a heart-to-heart and be like, what are you thinking? This is kind of what I thought. Is this what you think? And then get to a middle ground where we can both be happy with what's going on. And that's kind of, it's like a business deal. It's like a little sit-down handshake kind of thing. But I don't know. I think it's like a 50-50 thing, The director has work to do, the actor has work to do. Not one or the other can be more important.